Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We are around 24 hours away from the start of the Alvin Bragg criminal trial against Donald Trump, and it's already falling apart. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Alvin Bragg, the dastardly district attorney from Manhattan, he's about to start his case against former President Donald Trump on Monday. Now, it begins with jury selection, and this is going to prove to be maybe the most arduous process in the history of jury selection. You have to find a jury that does not already have an opinion about Donald Trump. Good luck with that. Couple that with the fact that this is possibly the weakest case Bragg has ever brought, the weakest case against Trump, maybe one of the weakest cases in New York history. Now, Harvard law professor emeritus Alan Dershowitz, who has been in the news this week because of the O.J. Simpson thing, he was one of his attorneys. Well, he broke down this case, and he talked about what a horrible, horrible case it actually is. He said it's the worst case he's seen in 60 years. I want you to take a look at this and let me know what you think. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
You know, Professor, I think we all agree. I don't think that this is a fair venue. I don't think Donald Trump can get a fair jury in New York or D.C. or Fulton County, Georgia. This case goes back 8 long years, but here we are, it'll be 203 days before the 2024 election. We knew about this before 2016, and now they're going to bring this to trial. I want you to analyze this case from the legal standpoint because, well, we don't really know what the felony charges are. Most scholars that I have interviewed have said, really, they're misdemeanor charges, but Bragg is trying to somehow up them to the felony level by using federal statutes, of which he doesn't have the authority to do so. Do you see it the same way? Do you believe that the case is strong, considering their top witness, not exactly the most credible person on earth?
I've been doing this for 60 years, Sean, teaching criminal cases, defending criminal cases, writing about criminal cases. This is by far the weakest criminal case I have ever seen in my 60 years. There is nothing here. There is no misdemeanor. There is no felony. There is no federal crime. The feds refuse to prosecute. Even Bragg refused to prosecute until some of his young, progressive, woke prosecutors demanded that he prosecute. Forget about the fact that they're doing it to try to prevent somebody from running for and succeeding in running for president. Forget about that. If this were used against any individual, this combination of trying to elevate it to felony by claiming that the only reason that he paid the non-disclosure funds was to prevent voters from learning about it. Obviously, he did it because he didn't want to embarrass his family. He didn't want to embarrass his wife. And the idea that you can prosecute somebody, they could have gone after Alexander Hamilton on this theory. I have a challenge. Name any case in the history of America where anybody was ever prosecuted for failing to disclose a hush money payment on some kind of business form. It's never happened in the history of this country. And to use an unprecedented jerry-rigged case against the man running against your president, your Democrats, your president, is such an abuse of the legal system. We ought to change our motto from e pluribus unum to double standard hypocrisy. That's what we're seeing here. We're seeing the same thing in terms of the legal bills that were paid, obviously, by the DNC. The Democrats went crazy when they heard that some of the legal fees paid to Trump's lawyers came from campaign contributions. But, what's good for the goose just isn't good for the gander when it comes to politics in America today. And we're all the losers for that. Every American is in danger if we don't have an objective standard of justice that's equally applicable to all.